Let's get one thing straight. Becoming a millionaire with real estate isn't about winning the lottery on one big deal. It's about stacking small, repeatable wins until your portfolio snowballs into 7 figures. Today, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step path, beginner friendly, to go from zero to millionaire with real estate. Even if you've got little cash, no experience, and you're starting right now. Welcome to the channel that flips the script on real estate, money, and mindset. I'm Rob Ragno, and I created Redefine You to do exactly that. Redefine the way you invest in real estate. No theory, no trends, just raw, real strategy. So before you waste another dollar on any courses or masterminds, there's a link to my free school community in the description below, where I give you the tools, the training, and the right people to build with. So let's go. Here's the problem. Most beginners think becoming a millionaire means getting lucky on one monster flip or buying some fancy apartment building. That's a lie. The real path, it's about discipline. It's about learning how to acquire one solid property at a time and then using leverage, systems, and time to multiply that into wealth. Millionaires are made from boring, consistent moves that compound. So here's the 5-step millionaire playbook. Your first move isn't to make a million. It's to get your foot in the door. If I had limited cash, I would start by house hacking. Buy a duplex, live in one of the units, and let the tenant cover the mortgage. You're basically living for free while owning an appreciating asset. If I had no cash or credit, I would wholesale. Find a discounted property, put it under contract, and sell the contract to another investor for $5 to $25K. That builds seed capital and teaches you how to find deals, which is the #1 millionaire skill. Bottom line, stop waiting for the perfect deal. The first deal is your training ground. Now you've got one property. Great, but a millionaire isn't built off of one. The key is stacking those assets, not selling them. This is where most beginners mess up. They sell too soon. Here's the math. You buy 2 rentals a year. In 5 years, you've got 10 doors. Each one cash flows $250 a month. That's $2,500 a month in passive income. And each one will appreciate just $10K in that time. $100K in equity of growth. Multiply that over 10 years and boom, you're sitting on a 7-figure net worth. Not because you hit a home run, but because you stacked singles. Millionaires don't use their own money. They multiply other people's money using the Burr method. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. This lets you recycle the same cash over and over. Use private money lenders. Friends, family, business contacts who love double-digit returns instead of leaving money in the bank. Use joint ventures. You bring the deal, they bring the cash, and you split the profits. The faster you learn to finance creatively, the faster you climb that millionaire ladder. A millionaire portfolio doesn't run on sweat equity. It runs on systems. Millionaire landlords don't unclog toilets. They hire property managers. Millionaire flippers don't swing hammers. They hire crews. Millionaire investors don't chase every lead manually. They build deal flow systems, agents, wholesalers, and marketing funnels. This is what feeds them the opportunities nonstop. So if you're still hustling in the weeds, you're capping your ceiling. Build the system, not just a portfolio. And this is the part that most beginners never hear about. Millionaires don't just make money. They keep it and pass it on. Through depreciation, the government literally lets you write off part of your property every single year. With cost segregation, advanced tax play accelerates write-offs. Using 1031 exchange, you can sell a property and roll the gains into a new one and pay 0 tax. Legacy planning sets up trust LLCs so your kids can inherit cash flowing assets without the headaches. This is how the wealthy build dynasties instead of just checking their Zillow values. Does it take work? Absolutely. Are there setbacks? 100%. But here's the truth. You could spend the next 10 years clocking in at a 9-to-5 you hate, or you could spend the next 10 years stacking rentals, leveraging financing, and letting compounding do what it does best. Either way, 10 years is going to pass. The question is, will you be a millionaire by then? Look, don't overcomplicate the millionaire journey. It's the ladder, and I just laid out every rung. If you want the calculators, the contracts, and my exact systems for deal flow, financing, they're all inside my free school community located in the description below. Don't just watch YouTube and hope. Plug into the system that works. Hit subscribe, hit like, drop a comment if millionaire status is in your target in the next 10 years, and I'll see you on the next one.